So come into a wide leg, roll your shoulders and sink down into your legs so that you feel comfortable. Bring your arms forward, palms up, and tuck your elbows just beyond your waist, and then push forward and go lower. And I didn't check in with your shoulder, but you're moving well. Yeah, okay. So breathe in and push. So my idea today is that we would just do a flourish of exercise. So I have got some scary ones in there, but we're not going to do very many. Okay, we're just going to go through a gentle routine, lots of stretching and lots of breath. Because I don't know about you, but when I stop for the summer, it's almost like not starting again, but it's thinking through what we were brilliant at before we stopped. So think perhaps about the breath. Inhale and push. Things that we took for granted. Let's go back to that conscious breath. Inhale and push forward. So we're opening, expanding the chest and pressing. Now drop the hands and shift your weight side to side and wrap those arms round your waist. So we'll call this swing and wrap. You feel your thighs waking up straight away, maybe your inner thighs. And be conscious of keeping your chest lifted, long spine. Little deeper, maybe a little bit lower if you feel comfortable. And turn your head to warm up your neck. And then take the hand and float it up. So I'm going a little bit slower. That's lovely. Really nice. Elbow climbs up in line with the shoulder and float side to side. Taking the other hand across your thighs. And again, focusing on the breath. A breath that feels natural and flowing. I'd like you to consider this foot, this leg, and what we're going to do is step that foot in. So bring the feet together, step the same foot forward, step it back, and then go wide on your mat. Do the same leg, same thing. Step in, step forward. Do you like the arms? You can just put the hands on your shoulder, on your waist if you want. So this is that little, it's an L. Can you see? Yes. And then back out. And then if you wanted, you could just naturally, she says, with raised eyebrows, use your arms. And step. Good. Shall we pause that one? Bring your feet underneath you and lift your arms. Drop to the floor. Oh, hello. I don't know about you, but I really felt my hamstrings there. Sweep forward. Drop to the floor. Bend the knees and open the arms. Nice. So see how low you can go. Might not be the floor. Your hamstrings are a bit tight from lots of sitting over the summer. Or even walking. So we'll do one more of those. And then leave one arm in the air and take the hand to the hip and take it into a stretch. Lovely. Open both hands so you can breathe in, focus on the breath, and then take the other arm up and go over. Open the arms, and this time open the legs as well. Sink into the thighs and take it into a wide leg stretch. Open up, breathe in, and over to the other side. Good. And open up, big breath in, and then let the arms drop. And take it back to the swing and wrap. Wrap the arms round your waist, turn your head, and you can stay with this. There's no reason to make it any more intense. This is just really comforting. It's like giving yourself a hug. Drop your shoulders, soften your breath. Perfect. And then take the arm and lift. So I'm going a little bit slower. It's exactly the same leg movement, shifting from one thigh into the other. And the other hand comes up across the face, and the other hand is across your thigh. That's it. So spend a few moments getting comfortable with this, adapting this, making it yours. And then recognise this leg and step it in. So bring the feet together, step the feet together. Now step forward and step back and step wide. That's it, step in. So you practice it without the hands. Push off the foot and go wide. So it's the same leg doing all the movement. Yeah, and then when you're comfy, add in the arms. Sweep across, sweep forward. It's just a good, great way to get the shoulders working. Little bit of directional work. Help challenge our brains. Little choreography. And one more time. Bring your feet underneath your hips, lift your arms. And draw down towards the floor. So you make this as vigorous or as gentle as you feel. Drop down, little bend in the knees and open your arms. And keep going. Good, open your chest, pull your shoulders down your back. How's your body responding to that this morning? Is it getting easier the more you're doing? Are you noticing your breath getting a little bit longer, a bit more drawn out? One more time. And then leave one arm in the air, drop the shoulder, pull the tummy in, and over we go for that stretch again. Great, so here's the long breath out, as long as we can. And now inhale, and let's go right out to the edges, right out to the fingertips. And then exhale, drop the shoulder and lean. So we'll do one more on each side. So focusing on the breath, getting as much breath in as we can, and then letting go of the breath. That's stay there. Breathe in. So the body's starting to respond, the lungs are starting to get really full. And then this time as we do it, take the legs wide, still breathing in, and shifting your weight, hand on thigh and go deeper. Let the breath go. Inhale in the middle, lifting the chest, feeling the heart lift, hand on thigh or even forearm. Good, let the breath go. So we'll do one more on each side. It's like that morning breath on top of a mountain, fresh air. Now get rid of all the stale air. Breathe. Extend, expand, and over. Oh, I love that. Brilliant. So now bring your feet in and bring your hands onto your waist and bring your foot up. So your knee is coming forward. And then open the knee to the side. Good, let's find out what's going on in the hip. And then lower, do the same leg again, but this time, bring your hands in front of your chest and press the palms together as you open the knee and land. So this time we're going to hold the posture. Pull the knee out and let the foot land on the floor, on the calf, or maybe on the thigh. Pull the shoulders back, crown to the sky. Think about posture and technique. And when you feel comfortable, take the hands above your head, nice and slow. Drop your shoulders, well done, Anne. Stay there, it's grand. Think about a long spine. Let go of the arms. Keep them long and strong. And drop the shoulders. Exquisite. Slide the foot to the side. It can be on the floor, or it can lift and tip. Good, tip and try not to fall over. All part of the process. Good, I want you to face forward. So take your arms forward. I'm going to turn this way just because it's easier for me. So your arms come forward and your leg goes back again. Your foot can land on the floor or it can lift. Now turn your palms out and sweep your hands to your legs And then drop the chest and lift the back leg. So maybe lift it off the floor or lift it a bit higher. And land your feet. Pump through your feet. If you're anything like me with tight feet, we're resetting. Hands on waist. Other knee comes up and opens through the hip, comes forward and land the foot. And again, lift the knee, take the knee to the side, come forward and land. So this time, do it with your hands in front of your chest, open the knee, good, and land. We'll do it one more time, and this time we'll hold the posture. So where does the foot want to rest? On the floor? On the calf? Or does it want to come up a little bit higher onto your thigh? So think about rolling the shoulders back and a long spine, and you want energy in your hands. You want to press your palms firm so you feel your pecs come alive. You want to feel the pressure on your foot into your thigh, and that's a strong, stable base to lift your arms above your head and think about relaxing the shoulders. Superb. Open the arms, and as you breathe out, drop the shoulders. Excellent. Slide the leg away on the floor or in the air and just tip. I'm going to adjust my lower foot. Hold for a few seconds. So here where you squeeze your bum, push your hips a bit further forward. Well done, Annette. Hold it, lengthen it. Yay! Now come forward, or for me, it's easier if I turn this way. So arms shoot forward, leg shoots back. Pause. Turn the palms out and bring the hands to the leg. Again, pause and then drop. And lift the back leg up a little higher, hold it, and gently land. Pump through the feet. Exquisite work. Roll the shoulders. Lift the arms and push the hands away just to add that breath to our posture, to our awareness. And drop the shoulders and start to connect in with your body. Start with your feet as you do this breathing exercise. Feel your feet on the floor, hip distance apart, and feel your feet moulded to the floor. Toes and heels. Good. Excellent. Now think about the knees being a little soft, bouncy, not held too tightly. Connect the deep abdominal. Pull the belly into spine. Drop the ribs, drop the shoulders, activate the upper back and lengthen your neck. We're going to leave one arm in the air and take the other arm down and take the palm to face forward and the palm to push back and just open across the chest. Bring both hands to the middle and swap. One arm up, one arm back, and notice how that feels. What we're looking to do is increase our chest capacity, stretch. I have to close my eyes. I can't help it, it's because I'm going so deep. I'm thinking about what's happening. What's happening for you? What do you experience? Can you feel the chest open and release? And then we'll add in the balance. So we'll start to shift the weight and lift the opposite knee. Give yourself a moment in that posture. Exquisite. And your challenge, if you're looking for it this morning, is to close your eyes. Maybe you take a moment just to close your eyes at the top and then open your eyes as you begin to travel. So spending a moment internally, doing a few calculations, letting your body evaluate and connect really strongly to the floor, to the earth. And the other side, glide with your breath and your movement. So level 1 is just the arms. Level 2, you're adding the opposite leg, maybe closing your eyes. And then level 3, go back to the hip opening. So pause at the top, open the arms and just open the front of the thigh. Let's see where that can go. Now bring it forward and land. And do that on the other side. Opposite arm and leg. There's the length. Now here's the opening. Just give me a few moments here. We're teasing open the hips and the thigh. Come forward and land. Beautiful. Calm. Calm and strong. Knee out to the side and come forward and land. Exquisite. Keep going. And open and forward. I love it. You seem really purposeful, on mission. Open, pull the shoulders back, lift your heart, and the other side to finish. Squeeze the shoulder blades, take the knee a bit further. Terrific. So land the feet, roll through your shoulders, pump through your feet, give yourself that little evaluation, that posture evaluation. Where are you holding the tightness in your body today? And lift your arms to the side, palms face forward. Now turn the palms back. You feel that? Turn the palms forward. Good. And turn the palms back. So which muscles do you feel firing off here? Is it the tops of your shoulders? Are you lifting? You don't look as if you are. I wonder if we can drop the shoulders and work the upper back. It's interesting this, isn't it? Looks easy. But I can see from the little expressions on your face, it's quite nasty. 2 more. And back. And 1 more. Good, so keep lifting the head and then release. Oh my word. Take the legs wide, hands on hips and shift. Side to side. Good. So I've got my hands here. So this, I don't know what the summer has brought for you. I don't know any, apart from the injuries that you've told me or issues that you've told me, but other things might come up as we exercise. So really listening to our bodies. Know that this level is quite safe. So you're tucking your tailbone under, you're pulling your tummy in, shoulders are back, your spine is long. All the load is in your thigh. Your knee is happy because it's the trajectory, is in line with your second and third toe. Here's how we make it more intense. Tip forward. So yes, good. So now we're starting to wake up what? Feel it? Bum, hamstrings a bit lower on it. So you're looking at the floor and hopefully your spine is nice and long. So the tension is perhaps stretching in the glutes and the hamstrings, and you're using your body weight to make that a little bit deeper. So I'd like you to slow down and start to go lower, and then lift your toes. Ooh, come into the middle and lift your toes and come into the middle. So that's your calf stretch that we talked about at the beginning, and it's an active stretch. So you're in charge of how long you hold the stretch, how deep you go with the stretch, and the breath you bring to the stretch. I'm loving it because it's so tight. Good. And then I'm going to do a third level where my hands come down onto the floor. In front of your foot, both hands really fully spread, and take your time to move through the middle and over to the other side. Then lift your toes and come into the middle and over to the other side. Good. So this is about exploration. It's about how it feels and what you feel you can manage this morning. Because don't forget, when we practice in the morning, it's a little, my muscles are a little bit tighter than the afternoon. So I'm going to travel over and I'm going to reach one hand over to my toes. Now I have very short legs. Yeah, and now try the other side. Oh, that's not so easy on that side. Obviously that leg is longer. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that one. Into the middle, hands in the middle, bend and straighten the legs. Bend and straighten the leg. Options, hands on the floor, hands on your thighs, or lifted chest. Okay, so you've got options. Take the palms onto your lower back. Link your fingers. Press your palms together and lift your knuckles up to the sky. So this is a great shoulder opening. Now for me, I'm still bending and straightening my legs. You might want to stop and concentrate. And just give yourself a few moments. I'm going to bend the knees, keep them bent, and move my arms over to one side and centre and over to the other. And do that one more time just to feel the full effect. So your hands can be on your lower back or your hands can be in the air. Then bring the hands down slowly. Bring the hands to the floor. Give them a wobble, give them a shake, ragdoll. Let the shoulders go. Fantastic. Come down onto your mat and just do a couple of stretches for your shoulders. So sit comfortably. Roll the shoulders, good. Couple in one direction and then the other direction. Great. Take the arms, take one arm across and hold by your shoulder and then travel down to go below the elbow and then for even greater stretch to the wrist. Open up, breathe in. And take the other arm across. Start at the shoulder, so get right into the deltoid there. Very nice. Then go below the elbow. And then for a bigger, longer lever, bigger stretch, go right down to the wrist. Oh, terrific. And then let go. Really waking up the shoulders. A little bit of wrist rotation. So rotate one way, and rotate the other, that's level one. Level two, show me your palm. I'll come here so you can see. And pull back on your fingers. Is that okay? Does that feel accessible? Now try the other palm and pull back on the fingers. So this is a forearm stretch. If you do a lot of grabbing, gardening, weights, that sort of thing, the forearms get really tight. Try it the other way, so the back of the hand. You might not feel anything here, but what I'm doing is I'm using my fingers to press forward like that. There we go. Yeah, it's basically, oh gosh, I hate that expression. My Zoomer daughter says it all the time, but basically, so here is the grand finale. We started with a wrist rotation, then we did a forearm stretch. Here, you lift your little bottom, you put your fingers on the floor, yeah, scary. Then you put your forearms, no, not your forearms, Adele, your palms on the floor. And this is where your bum starts to work. So you get your fingers facing your knees and you let your bottom, I'm a bit scared, let your bottom move to your heels. Just saw a neck poke her head up going, what? That's not real. Oh, that is delicious. Oh, breathe. You're in control. So you lift your bum and you draw down towards your heels. We had 3 options, of which this is the nastiest, hardest. Don't know where that word came from. Oh, but wow, is it effective. Movement, move side to side. So you get different angles in the wrist. Now when you come up, you might feel that your wrists are broken. They're not. Rotate, but they do feel very light. Now go the other way. Hopefully this will be a bit easier. So the back of your hand, right up to your wrist, and do the same thing. You push your bum back and release, and push it back just till you feel comfortable. Fantastic. I just love it. Anything that goes that deep is so releasing and therapeutic. And then climb up, especially if it's not something we're used to. Well done. So we're going to come down onto the all fours, but we're going to start on all fours and then push your bottom back. So wrist health is something that's really important for other things that we do in Pilates. So just start with that, pushing your